Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Sunday. All right, guys, so this is interesting. We have a Vanderpump Rules producer who's now letting us know about certain stage situations, if they made Raquel initiate the confession or if she did it on her own. Storylines going into the new season. We have Lala explaining how she actually got out of the house with Randall and a little bit of a clip for Ariana Madix's birthday party. So we have a lot going on, lots to discuss. Now, before we jump in, you know how this works. Do all the YouTube things, smash that like button, show some love, and let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so I don't even know where to begin here, but the streets of Vanderpump Rules are talking. All right, so listen to this. It came out from Reality Blurb. Vanderpump Rules producer Alex Baskin believes the entire cast of the Bravo reality show will be back for its 11th season, which is expected to go into production like now. I believe they're already in production, but Alex Baskin, if you guys don't know, he's literally like, if it's not Andy Cohen, it's Alex Baskin. He knows everyone. He has relationships with everyone. He knows the ins and outs of, everything that's going on. Alex Baskin is the guy who would know. While appearing on a podcast on Wednesday, Alex teased what season 11 could look like, noting that he and his team would likely follow Tom Sandoval and Ariana Madix as they continue to live together at their $2 million home post-Scandal, and admitting that Raquel was unsettled after filming the reunion and before checking into treatment for mental health concerns. Ay, ay, ay. I think she was struggling under the weight of the whole situation. Okay. As Vanderpump Rules fans saw last week, Raquel filmed an additional scene for the reunion after deciding to come clean about the true timeline of her affair with Sandoval and the rendezvous they had at Sandoval and Ariana's home when Ariana was out of town attending her grandmother's funeral. I mean, so I was wondering this because if you guys remember, when she filmed this confessional, it was the same day that she was supposed to go to court with Sheena, which was also around the same time that she was seen exiting Tom Sandoval's house when Ariana was out of town because she was filming a Lifetime movie in Canada. So Raquel was... Why? Everybody else was done. Did they push you to do it? Did they tell you, oh no, it's going to be great, it'll make the story come full circle? Or did you just feel like, listen, it's already out there. I have to get this off my conscience. I have to get the guilt off my chest. Let's talk about it. Like, which one was it? I'm a little curious. Okay. That was 6 days after the reunion. Yeah. And clearly she was more unsettled than she had ever been. She's the one who initiated that conversation. So, the showrunner, certainly Jeremiah, was prepared to have it and then asked her a number of specific follow-up questions. According to Alex, he didn't know Raquel would be filming the add-on moment despite a conspiracy theory suggesting that he did. One of the conspiracy theories we're dealing with, and there are a lot of them out there, is somehow that was staged or it didn't really take place after the reunion because she was wearing the same wardrobe that she'd worn before. We match wardrobes. There's nothing to catch us on here. Then at another moment of the podcast, Alex confirmed that he anticipates that the cast will all be back, which I felt like that too, because even with the Raquel thing, I think what they're going to try to do is reinsert Raquel and have her have a moment with Sheena to talk about the temporary restraining order. I think, like he said, the following of Tom and Ariana living together still and him with his band and trying to reintroduce himself into his business life with his partners and having those conversations, which are going to be tough. But then Raquel will be in the situation because she'll be able to have conversations with Tom Sandoval as well. I don't see Raquel and Tom Schwartz filming together, especially now because I'm pretty sure they're going to introduce Jax by bringing him to Sir with this event with James. And I think that Tom Schwartz and Jax are so close now that Tom Schwartz doesn't have to lean on Sandoval or Raquel. If he was smart, he would actually just take himself away from them right now. All right. I don't know, definitely, because we're sort of, we're figuring that out, but I strongly think that they'll all be back. We're documenting this friend group, right? And the audience has an expectation that they will see the fallout of this and not just see sort of separate camps talking about it or moving on to different phases of life. This is what they want to see. Viewers also want to see what's truly going on behind the closed doors at Sandoval and Ariana's residence. As of now, until a transaction takes place, Tom and Ariana share a house. So the truth is, we wouldn't be capturing the accurate story, the real life story, if we didn't cover that. I don't have the hard and fast answer, but in a lot of ways, this group is stuck with each other anyway. I think what he means by that is, well, of course, until they figure out, it's kind of like a divorce in some weird way. I mean, they were together for a decade and they do have assets. So they have to split up the assets. That's part of it. And until they do, they are commingled, they're tied together. But on top of that, the fact that they're all getting these massive six-figure contracts for anywhere from $500,000, close to $1 million to film for 3-4 months, yeah, bet your ass you're kind of tied together. Nobody's going to let somebody chase them out and be like, oh, you were an asshole to me last time we went and got coffee. So you know what? Screw this $500,000. You can go screw yourself. I'm out of here. That person didn't lose. You lost. You're not going to do that. Nobody would do that. Right? All right. I also, by the way, I've never actually heard the full story from Lala about what happened with her and Randall. Before I play that, I'm going to play this video clip of Ariana from her birthday last night. And you can see her boyfriend Daniel dancing in it. I'm not going to play the audio just because I'll commentate over it, but the audio will get us in trouble. Here we go. You can see Ariana dancing right there, and you see her having a good time. You're about to see Daniel. Daniel's about to enter in the chat in 2 seconds right here. He's dancing. He's having the best time. We're wondering, are cameras catching all of this? That's the main question, but I don't see a mic on anybody. So I'm interested about that because they were saying that, oh, well, especially with the music. You know what? Also, if they film this, let me stop sharing it. If they film this, they might have went out after because when they film, they can't really have the same kind of music every once in a while, but it messes up filming unless they were just doing pickup shots at this point or cameras were down. But okay, let's go over to the next clip because Lala is talking about the Randall of it all and I want to hear it. Here we go.
What it was. And it was such a complex leaving. It was like the picture surfaced. I was on the phone that night trying to put my ducks in a row and get the game plan. I was stuck. He was saying, if you leave the house with Ocean, I'm calling the police. He would check in on me at random times during the day. He would send people to check in on me. So my goal was make this person feel like you're sticking around and make them feel like everything's going to be good. And the second you have a window of time to leave, that's what we're doing. He decided to go to Miami. And the second I knew that he was on the plane, I had 2 minivans that I had rented pull up and I got as much as I possibly could, which was mostly just clothing and like maybe a couple tables. And I was gone.
You guys had the fight and then he still went to Miami?
We had the fight. I was in the house for, I want to say, maybe 2 weeks. I had to pretend like all was good.
And the fight was about Nashville.
The fight was about Nashville. And then messages were coming in. And I was showing him, like, are you fucking kidding me? And he's like, it's just sexting. It's just sexting. And then I knew it's time to bite my tongue. He's not going to know a single thing. You got to put on a brave face. You got to call him babe. I just got to work through this. Just like stay on the other side of the house. And the whole time I was just waiting.
Okay. Well, I mean, good for her. Smart. She said she was waiting the whole time. All right. I couldn't even imagine being in that situation. Guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are. Go ahead, comment below. Let us know what you think. And don't forget that tomorrow, Jason leaves on Tuesday for Cape Cod, and he will be posting members-only videos. But tomorrow, we will be live for Hot Messy Topics, I'm sure at 12 p.m. Eastern. We'll keep you posted in the community tab. And as soon as we have the link, I'll post it in the comment section of this video. I love you guys, and we'll see you next time. Happy Sunday.